Hello everyone and welcome back to 5 tips in 5 minutes. This week, inclusive hiring. Attracting and retaining talent is one of the top 3 priorities for chief executives in 2023, according to a survey done by Gartner recently. That means that workforce considerations come ahead of finances, cash flow, profit, and even customers. That's big. If you look at the website of pretty much any Western headquartered global business, you'll see a lot of homogeneity on their leadership team. Homogeneity is a word often used in inclusion. It means things that are the same. And in our Western headquartered global companies, homogeneity usually means that the leadership team is predominantly male and predominantly white. There may be some gender representation, that's also likely to be white. And your prospective employees will check this out. They will look at your leadership team, they will read your reviews on Glassdoor, and if they don't see anyone that looks like them in the senior leadership team, they won't even bother to apply. So if you're wondering why you're struggling to attract top talent, here's tip number 1. Look at Glassdoor, look at your website. What are your current and ex-employees saying about their experience of working for your company? How welcome and inclusive does your website look? If you have diverse imagery on there, does it really represent your business, or is it stock imagery to show that you know you need to do something about it? If so, think about how your website can reflect reality whilst demonstrating your commitment to creating a more diverse, inclusive business. And remember that Indeed, which is the world's biggest job search engine, partners with Glassdoor. So for every job that's posted on Indeed, right next to it is the employer rating and including diversity and inclusion. There is no shying away from your shop window. Tip 2, job design matters. Remote work is here to stay. 9 to 5, Monday to Friday is dead. Job seekers want flexibility. They want the opportunity to develop new skills. And they want to be hired for their potential, not what they've already done. And they don't want to be rejected for the lack of qualifications that aren't relevant to the job. By the way, they also want pay transparency, but that's another video. Tip 3. Advertise widely. Don't rely on the same job boards you've always used. Don't rely on the same agencies you've always used. Ambitious, diverse talent chooses to be represented by diverse-owned agencies. So go out and find them. And if you have an employee referral scheme, reward diverse referrals. Tip 4. Demand diverse shortlists. If I had £1 for all the managers that have said to me, but I hired the best person for the job, I'd buy Twitter. Maybe they did hire the best person who applied for the job. What about all the people who didn't? What about all the people who could have done an even better job, but thought, no, that place isn't for me? So what to do if you can't find a diverse shortlist of candidates? Look harder. Use tip 2. Use tip 3. If you aren't interviewing a diverse shortlist of candidates for every single role in your company, nothing is going to change. Tip 5. Interview and assess candidates equitably, not equally, equitably. Use the same questions for everyone. Use the same judging criteria for everyone. And if you're using psychometric or ability tests, make sure it doesn't favour one group over another. For example, in a verbal reasoning test, somebody whose first language is English is going to have an advantage. And don't hire for team fit. Team fit equals homogeneity. So hire for diverse perspectives and listen to different perspectives when you're deciding who to hire. I think I've just about managed to squeeze that into 5 minutes. Thanks very much for watching. I would love to hear your comments and suggestions, and I'll see you next time.